Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, and welcome to this program, Path Towards Creation, a program that is designed to impart, empower, and encourage young generations, including millennials and new beginners, to real estate investment to invest wisely. So I want to welcome you all to this program this evening. How has been your day? Hope you have a wonderful day at work or at home for those who are working from home, or if you're on your way to from work. How has been your day, or how was your day at work? This is the program that educates and imparts young generations, including the millennials, Gen Zs, and new beginners to real estate. Under new beginners, there is no age restriction. If you are new, you are new. So, irrespective of your age. So, this platform is actually designed to give you the right information you need to know about real estate investment in Nigeria. So I want to welcome you to this platform. And if this is your first time on this program, I also want to welcome you. Thank you for joining and thank you for being part of this program. This program comes up every Friday at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Though we started late by 2 minutes. Sorry, I had to just put some stuff together. So if you're online, I want to welcome you online and I want to say you are in for another interesting topic. In fact, some people have been asking me to also come on Instagram. But unfortunately, my Instagram account is not up to 1,000 viewers. So if you have Instagram account, so please follow me on Instagram program so that I can also connect to my Instagram viewers, because this program is strictly to give you the right information or everything you need to know about real estate investment. So I will keep building my Instagram account until I'm able to cross that number. I tried last week, but it wasn't going through. So I will keep trying. I will keep um posting some stuff on my Instagram page in order to increase my organic followers. Actually, I don't want to buy followers. When we get to that stage, probably for the purpose of reaching out to you, I will do everything possible to be on Instagram, hopefully by next year. That is next month, by the way. But for now, I want to sincerely apologize if you can't hear me on Instagram. I will be posting some stuff on Instagram that will benefit you as well. So, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining me on this platform. And I remain your host, Simeon Omar. Yes. And today I will be sharing a very interesting topic that I titled How how to save and invest your money in 2026. How to save and invest your money in 2026. I would have loved to do a recap of what I spoke about last week, but because of my time, I want to try as much as possible to cover some significant parts of this program or this topic today. But if peradventure I couldn't cover everything, I'll probably continue from here next week, Friday. Because the aim of this program is to give you adequate knowledge that you can leverage on to make your investment decision. So I'm not going to rush you. I'm not in Russia, so I'm not going to rush you in any of the topic that I'm discussing. So welcome to this program. And once again, the title is How to Save and Invest Your Money in 2026. 2026 is just around the corner. And let me also announce that the platform that I created, Wealth Creation Networks, as of today, I have about 28 subscribers. 28 subscribers in just 2 weeks. That is amazing. That is amazing. And some people are actually reaching out to find out if I will still open this same opportunity after getting the total number of 30 that I'm trying to achieve. And the answer is yes. But then it might not be January, or if it's going to be January, just follow me on this platform. I'll be giving you updates in respect to that. And I want to say a special congratulations to those who have already keyed into this program or this network. It is a movement, and the idea is to ensure that no matter your income bracket, no matter your location, you also have a right to invest in real estate, irrespective of your geographical location or your income bracket. I've been able to structure it in such a way that you can be part of this journey. So for those who have already keyed into it, I want to say a big congratulations to you, and I'll be sending more updates on how to go about it from time to time. I've already created a WhatsApp form, and I've been sharing some information on the platform. In fact, today, as I was coming from work, someone just sent his Piggyvest account that he opened to me. Let me see if I can show you, though it is a private information, but then I want you to know that this is true, and I'm passionate and intentional about it. So this is another subscriber today. I won't show you everything. Look at it. Yes, this is Piggyvest account. I don't know if you can see it. Temitayo. So Temitayo, congratulations for being part of this movement. You were the last person to send in your subscription, or let me say your Piggyvest account. And I have many other people that have also done so. And in case if you are struggling to open your Piggyvest account, just reach out to me. I have some alternatives through which you can still key to this program, and be rest assured that everything will be transparent and everything will be seamless. That is it. That is it. So, when I started this program, I started from developing a right mindset. Mindset is everything. So you need the right mindset for you to build wealth. And I haven't talked about the mindset. I also bring it down to practical approach. Having dealt with mindset approach, I also brought it down to practical approach. And that practical approach was what led to the creation of Wealth Creation Networks. So that is the practical angle of this training, and I'm super excited that people are key into it. So if you want to join the trade, just send me a DM and I will add you up to the next batch in case we have filled up this current one that we are working on or before next week, Friday. So be rest assured that I'm here to be more flexible to accommodate your request. Yes, as I was preparing for this program, you know, I have two mentors that I always follow them on their pages. And I got to know them as far back as when I was in school, you know. And I've been watching their videos, I bought their books, I read their books, and two of them has impacted me greatly. And I can tell you for free that if you also have access to some of their programs, either online or yes, on YouTube or any of their books, please just lay your hand on them and buy their materials. I'll call them by their public name and not by their, by their public titles and not by their pastoral or religion title. The first person is Dr. Sam Adeyemi. Dr. Sam Adeyemi has written many books and is organizing programs on every year. He organizes program every year and is one of the strong public speakers we have in Nigeria and of course globally. So I listened to his program. I bought about 3 or 5 of his books. Currently, I have about 5 of his books that I've already bought, and that's tremendously imparted me. And the second person is Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. Dr. Olumide is also a prolific writer and a public speaker. He has also impacted me positively. In fact, part of his teachings that I listened to was what gave birth to Wealth Creation Networks. And I've always been listening to his program every day. So I'll be sharing some of the experience I had from them. So going back to my first mentor, which is Sam Adeyemi, I happened to listen to one of his programs or one of his messages, and he mentioned in that message that he attended a program with him and his wife. And when they got to the program, the speaker of the program stood up and got to the podium. And when he started talking, he said something that really, he said something that really was really mind blowing to Dr. Sam Adeyemi. Sorry, this is a public platform, and of course, it's a secular program, so I want to strictly maintain their public title. So Dr. Sam Adeyemi mentioned that when this speaker got to the podium or the stage, he said something that really struck Dr. Sam Adeyemi. He said, if you are here and you spend everything that comes to your account or everything that comes to your pocket, you are a fool. You know, when someone calls you a fool, how will you feel? And when Dr. Sam heard that statement, he said it was as if somebody hit him on his head with a nail. That's, how will you call me a fool? That nobody has ever called him, as old as he was then, a fool. And he went further and said, I know in your mind you might be saying that you are not having, or you don't earn enough money, or you don't have enough cash. So you are trying to justify why you spend all your money. He said, if you are that kind of person that says you don't have much in your account, let alone for you to save, that is why you are spending your money. He said, you are a fool. And Dr. Sam was like, Are you reading my mind? And that was a turning point for Dr. Sam Adeyemi, according to him. He said after that program, when he got back home, the following day, he went straight to the bank and requested for a savings account form. And he had to open a savings account. And from that moment, he started saving money into that account on a monthly basis. And at the end of the year, he discovered that he has saved good amount of money in that account at the end of the year. And that alone was a turning point for him, right? But there is something that really made me to share this story. He said, anytime he feels like he is broke, or anytime he felt like he was broke, he didn't have money, nothing was available, no cash in his pocket, and when he remembers that he has something in his savings account, that thought will just disappear from his mind. And that is really true. When it has happened to me as well. Sometimes if I don't have money in my account, and I don't have money in my pocket, or I have few money in my account, and I remember that, oh, I actually have something somewhere, that's my mind will just come back to life, you know, and I'll beginning to look for how to get at least immediate cash in my current account to spend. But the fact that I have something in my savings, it will give me some level of confidence. And having known what I actually wanted to use that money for, I will have peace of mind. And that is one thing I want you to know about wealthy people. They try to save certain amount of money in their account, so that anytime they feel like they are broke or they don't have enough, they will remember that there is something somewhere that they own. And as a result of that, their mindset will begin to develop another means of making more money to solve their immediate problem. That is it. When I started Wealth Creation Network, and I told someone, I said, see, by the time you save 250,000 naira in your account, at the end of the year, by the time you save 20,000 in your account to the end of the year 2026, at the end of the year, you have 240,000. And remember that you are not the only person, We still have other 30 people that are doing the same thing. And at the end of the year, we'll be having about 7.2 for investment. He said, wow, that means I'm a millionaire. I said, yes, that is it. That little confidence that, other people and I will be having this X amount of money together. Wow, I'm interested, Simeon. Add me to that platform. I'm really, really interested. That is power of joint investment. Because all of you have it at the back of your mind that this is what you are going to be getting at the end of the day. That alone will keep motivating you to do more, to save more, and to discipline yourself on a monthly basis. So if you have not joined this platform, I'm encouraging you to sign up and be part of this movement. Right. So going back to my topic, which is wealth, how to save and invest your money in 2026. Let me start by saying that, or let me start the discussion by saying that, let me start the discussion by saying that money is one of the major components we use to transact on a daily basis. And I need to talk about this money because money is a major subject of our conversation this evening. So there is no way we talk about savings and not talking about money, because money, like I always say, is a tool and not um, something you is not something you see as on a daily basis that you are wealthy. You have to internalize it before you see it on the physical. Why money is something you see on the physical, and you now discipline yourself on how to use it. So there are some people that have money, but they are still poor. There are some people that don't have money, but they are wealthy. It's a state of mind and not about the bank balances. So certain things you need to know about money. Of course, there is this general definition we have about money. Money is anything that is generally acceptable as a means of exchange or as a store of value. Money is something that is generally acceptable as a means of exchange or as a store of value. Now, having said that, there are three things that you need to know about money. Money has three dimensions. In other words, there are three dimensions of money. The first one I want you to know about money is the fact that it is a spirit, and that is mammon. Money is a spirit. And that is why when some people hear about money, the first thing that comes to their mind is, oh, probably this person has done money ritual. Probably this person has done something. Money is a spirit. And the spirit of money is mammon. Two, money has a soul. Money has a soul. And what is the soul of money? Value. Nobody can see your soul. Nobody can see my soul. Also, nobody can see value until they experience it. Value is an experience spirit, he has soul, and the money also has a body. Yes, money has body. We have paper, that is it. We have 1,000 naira notes, we have 500 naira notes, we have 100 naira notes, we have 50 naira notes, and so on. Dollar has different denomination, pounds, yuan, and many other currencies. That is the body of money. But these monies, they are geographical. That means they have their own limitation. You can't spend naira in Ghana, or you can't spend naira in US. So it has geographical limitation in terms of physical body. The same way your body is limited to your immediate environment, but your spirit or soul can be in US or UK, Canada, or any part of the world. But your physical body is restricted to your immediate environment. That is physical aspects of money. So it's very important that you know these three components of money. It has spirit, it has soul, and it has body. Unfortunately, many people are chasing the physical one. Many people are really chasing the physical one. But the most important thing is this value, which is soul. When you create value, people pay you either in cash or transfer. So it is very important to know these three dimensions of money. And let me also say that there are only three things you can do with money. Three things you can do with money. First thing you can do with money is to spend it. First thing that people do with money is to spend it. The second thing that people do with money is to save it. And the last thing that people do with money is to invest it. Just the way we have spirit, soul, and body of money, there are other three dimensions or three things you can do with money. You can spend it, you can save it, and you can invest it. Unfortunately, many people spend their money even before they save or invest. Unfortunately, many people spend their money before they think about investing or saving. And I also know that three people under this spending, investing, and saving, three different people, fools, waste money comes to his pocket. You know, but thank God today is wise and he has investments under his cap. So average people average people spend money. Average people spend money. Foolish people, foolish people waste money. Average people spend money. And wise people invest money. Are you with me? Foolish people spend money, waste money. Average people spend money, and wise people save money. Invest money. So if I may ask you, which of these categories do you belong? Are you a wasteful person, or you are somebody that spend anything that comes to your account? Your mind is just thinking about how to spend it. Or you are someone that think about investment. That is a wise decision, right? You need to make that conscious effort to save and invest. And let me also say that money has life cycle. I call it the life cycle of money, because it's very important I share these things with you so that you know how people perceive money and how you can begin to position yourself for the year 2026. Because if you don't know all these things, you will be ignorant of certain things. But sharing these things with you would guide you on how to save in 2026. So having said all this, you also need to begin to ask yourself, which of these categories do you belong to? Are you a fool? Are you an average person? Or you want to be a wise person by saving and investing? So money has what I call three life cycle of money. First thing I want you to know about money is that you make money by working. right? You make money by working. Probably after you graduated from school, you got a job and you started working and you started earning salary. That is one aspect of money cycle, one aspect of life cycle of money. You work to earn income, and you earn money by working, or you make money by working. The second one is you manage money by budgeting. Many people don't even have budget, unfortunately. I also need to work on this by the time I enter 2026 because I need to put my record straight, you know. So many people don't have budget on how they spend their money or how to make more money. So as you are planning to enter the year 2026, you need to begin to draw up your budget. And what does it mean to have a budget, or what is the meaning of budget? As a layman, budget is a plan through which you can estimate your expected income and your projected expenses over a period of time. So budget basically is a plan on how to make and spend. So under making, you need to identify various sources of your income. If you have only one sources or only one source, you need to ask yourself, how do I develop multiple streams of income? How do I begin to work on how to increase my daily income? You need to know what you are going to be earning in the year 2026. And after that, you need to also identify your expenses, your income and your expenses. What you don't budget for, you don't spend. You may also have contingency, emergency stuff can also come up, but you need to be very intentional about how you spend your money. So that is second stage of of life cycle of money. And then the last one is you multiply money by investing. You multiply money by investing. Unfortunately, many people, or let me say the poor mindset, they don't think about how to invest. A lot of people will find ourselves at the first life cycle of money, which is making money. And the moment we make those money, we start spending, and it shouldn't be. A lot of people are in the categories of, oh, I need to make more money. I need to work hard. I need to make more money. Oh, I need to get this and make more money. Making more money. Keep spending, spending your money and no plan to invest. Right. You need to change that mindset as you are entering the year 2026. A lot of people are in this category. We are always trying to make more money. And after making that money, the next thing is spending them. No, you need to change that habit. Don't just make money and spend it. Make money and save it. When you save, you can now be thinking about your investment. You know, I've also said it on this platform on several occasions that the fool, or let me say the poor people, the first thing they think about when they have money is how to spend it. The second thing they think about is how to save it. And then the last thing they think about is how to spend it, invest. But the wealthy people, what comes to their mind is what to invest in. and they will now be thinking about how much they can save regularly. By the time they think about saving, investment, they start saving. When they save, when they have been able to save to some large extent, they will now invest. So you need to change your mindset, like I always say. Think investment, think saving before you think spending. It is very important. So the last stage of life cycle of money is investing. And that is the safest way to be on the path of wealth creation. It is very hard to make money, really, and it's very easy to spend money. That is the truth. It is very hard to make money, and it's very easy to spend money. You know, if it takes about 4 to 5 years before you graduate from school, and after getting your first job and when you get your first salary, is to think about how to spend and not how to save. Unfortunately, you want to look good, you want to have new accommodation, those things are okay. But as you are thinking about those things, you also need to think about investing. It has happened to me. I found myself in that category. If I've had this information or knowledge before now, probably it will have been better. But it's okay. The moment you know the truth, you know, the truth should set you free. And ignorance will keep you in bondage. If truth can set you free, ignorance can also put you in bondage. That is just the truth. If you don't know all these things before now, you have been in bondage. You are in a bondage, if there's anything like that. Because what you don't know has reduced your knowledge, has reduced your it has reduced your influence. Yes, what you don't know will reduce your influence because you can't pass those knowledge on to others. You can't share that knowledge with people. If I haven't gotten those information or those knowledge, I won't be share them now. So it will have reduced my influence even on this platform. So having known that, a lot of things have come to light. A whole lot of things has come to light. So I've been set free by virtue of knowledge that I have. But before, I've been in bondage because I don't have those knowledge. I lack those knowledge. But reading and watching YouTube videos have also helped me greatly. So as I'm telling you this, you also need to have it at the back of your mind that money, you work to earn money. You manage by having a budget, and you invest by multiplying your money. It is very, very important. You know all these things. Now, having said that, let me also say that to multiply money requires some level of patience. A lot of people are looking for quick ways of multiplying money, and that's why they got scammed on different platforms. So don't just make money and looking for ways to get quick returns or to get quick multiplication, because multiplying money really comes with patience, and you need to be patient enough to allow your money to work for you. Money has that is it. When it comes to multiplying money, you have to be patient enough. You have to wait for a period of 5 to 10 years. And this is one of the secrets of wealthy people. They invest and wait for future returns. And let me also say that money has three, what I call, past, present, and future. Yes, there are three basic truths you need to know about money. Three basic truths you need to know about money. And one of them is that a portion of your money belongs to your past. Yes, a portion of your money belongs to your past. And what are the things that you spend your money on? If you have loaned or you borrow money in the past, part of your money will be used to finance those loans. You need to pay back those loans, or you borrow money from people, you need to pay back. That means you borrow money in the past, and the moment money enters your hand, you tend to pay back. So part of your money belongs to your past. Bills and obligations, any service you've consumed in the past, you have to pay for them. For those of us who usually engage different people to work for us, so we pay them at the end of the month. Meanwhile, they've already rendered those services in the past. So that's services they've rendered in the past. The moment we get or make money, we pay them off. So in other words, some portion of your money belongs to your past. The second thing you also need to know about your money, some portion of your money belongs to your present. These are the basic truth you need to know about money. Some portions of your money belongs to your present. And what are the present obligations? Transportation, feeding, or daily services that people renders to you. If you invite somebody to come and fix something in your house that is urgent, you pay for it. So in other words, portion of your money belongs to your present. There is no way you can go about it. You have to spend those monies, or you have to spend that money. If you are someone that goes to work and you enter public transport, you need to pay for your transportation out of your money. So part of your money that you make on a monthly, daily, or weekly basis belongs to your present. And if you are someone that drives car, of course, you buy fuel inside your car. So there is no way you can avoid those expenses, because you need to move around in order to earn more money. So part of your money belongs to your present. And another part of your money belongs to the future. Yes. Another part of your money belongs to the future. And that is the aspect that many of us, we don't pay attention to. we totally ignore this aspect of money um, transaction, money cycle or money habit or functions of money. We don't usually pay attention to this aspect of how to use money or what money should or how money should be rotated. Let me put it that way. You know, we pay attention about the things of the past. We recognize the present and we ignore the future. And it's not very good. So the last truth you need to know about money is a portion of your money belongs to your future. And what do you do when I say a portion of your money belongs to your future? One, you invest either in real estate or buying share or stock. Those are the future benefits that you should use your money for, or you save for future purpose. This is another aspect of using your money. And you can also invest in yourself. Self-development, personal investment, these are the things you need to use your money for. A portion of your money belongs to your future. So you don't spend everything that comes into your account, right? You don't need to spend everything that comes into your account. Money is a game of patience, like I said, and is a key to wealth creation. So if you don't save or invest for future purpose, there is no way you can create wealth. So three truths you need to know about money. It belongs to your past, it belongs to your present, and it belongs to your future. It is very important you identify this, you know these three truths about money. Now, when I wanted to when I wanted to go for my master's program, I didn't really have money in my account. Or the truth, I didn't have enough because the entire school fees is about 3 million. And I don't even have up to that in my account. You know, the only thing I had then was few amount in my account, and I had to defer my admission for me to save because I know anything that I invest my money in, I will definitely get a return under personal development. So I started saving in my piggy vest on a monthly basis. It wasn't convenient, but I knew that if I'm able to invest on myself, that will be a future benefit. And not for me alone, and for everybody that is around me. So I had to start saving for that purpose on a monthly basis. And one secret thing about committing yourself to saving is that any free money that enters your account or that enters your hand, because you have something you're working towards, you just push that money into that savings. In other words, you're already investing in your mind even before you commit your physical cash or money into that investment. And the truth is that you will always have free money one way or the other. So what do you do with the free money that enters your account? Or if universe will be kind to you, or if God will be kind to you, they increase your take home. Some people use the increment to buy, they spend it. But instead of you to be saving it for future investment, you spend them anyhow. You just want to move into that beautiful apartment, you just want to enjoy life. Yeah, it's good to enjoy life anyway, but you need to enjoy life carefully, wisely. So the moment I started thinking about my future investment or how to grow personally and career-wise, I started saving. So any free money that enters my account, I move it straight up to my PiggyVest account. And that was why I encourage people to open that PiggyVest account and be saving something in the account on a monthly basis, because it has helped me and it will continue to help me. As a matter of fact, now that I'm also a member of Wealth Creation Network, by January, I will increase my savings because I need to invest. I need to create wealth, and I need to be ready to exercise patience for me to enjoy in the future. It will not be easy, but I just have to commit myself to it. So this is how to save and invest your money in 2026. You need to identify what takes your money, and you need to cut off some expenses if necessary. You need to identify what takes your money on a monthly basis, and if necessary, you need to cut off some expenses and discipline yourself to save. And you also need to know the direction of your investment. How much will it cost you to get that thing that you want to invest your money in? How long will it take you? It is very important for you to identify them. And as a matter of fact, you will now begin to look for more sources of income because you have set your goals, your plans, your targets that you want to achieve for the year 2026. So before the year comes to an end, you need to begin to ask yourself, what do I want to achieve in the year 2026? And how do I work towards achieving those goals? Don't just spend anything that comes to your account. Have a plan, and plan very well. Because if you don't plan, you've already failed already. But it's important for you to plan even before you enter the year 2026. As you are doing that, you are also increasing your capacity to manage and maintain wealth. As you are disciplining yourself to save on a monthly basis, you are also increasing your capacity to build wealth, manage it, and maintain it. So the rich, they prioritize savings and investment. The wealthy people prioritize savings and investment. But the poor people prioritize spending and wasting. Just want to look good, want to be like Olowolaye. But you don't need all those things. You need to build wealth in the secret and let people see it in the open. Because the fact remains that 2026 will come with opportunities to save, to invest, to make money. It will come with series of opportunities. But let me also tell you that challenges will also come because every year brings its own challenges and opportunities. The question will now be, which one do you see? Are you seeing the challenges or you are seeing the opportunity? It is very important for you to ask yourself this question. As this year runs out, what do you want to see in the coming year? Because it is actually what you project. That is what you are going to see. Before, or let me say after the election of 2023, I told myself, I'm not going to hold anybody responsible for whatever that happened to me. I hold myself responsible. And I was able to make plans. And those plans really, really helped me. Whether you like it or not, another election cycle is about to come. And whether you vote or you don't, Nigeria will continue to grow. It is now left for you to ask yourself, are you growing or you are deteriorating? Are you moving forward or you are going backward? Because nobody remains stagnant in life. You are not a tree that should be stagnant. You are a human being. So it's either you are going up or you are going down. It's either you are growing or you are decreasing. You can't be stagnant. It's either you are growing or you are decreasing. Nobody is stagnant as far as you are a human being. Your age keep growing. And the more you grow, either in age or in capacity or in wealth, so also will be a lot of demand on you. So you need to begin to build capacity. You need to begin to build more rooms. You need to begin to grow yourself. You need to begin to ask relevant questions. How do you want to make your 2026 more productive than 2025? These are the questions you need to ask yourself before you enter the year 2026. You don't enter the year 2026 and begin to ask questions. It will be too late. This is the best time. This is the right time. You need to ask yourself, what are the things do you want to achieve in the year 2026? How do you want to make more money? How do you want to save money? How do you want to invest? This is the best time to identify, or this is the best time you need to begin to identify opportunities even before they comes. When you don't prepare for opportunities, you miss them. And that is why they say poverty, poor is it means passing over opportunities repeatedly. What you don't prepare for, you don't enjoy. And that is why when people say you are lucky, no, preparation means luck. Because if you don't prepare, you will miss it. So start preparing yourself for the year 2026. And you need to keep thinking about how to grow from this current level that you have to a point where you can have enough. It is very important. Start thinking wealth. And the more you think about wealth, the more you keep growing to build wealth that is sustainable. The more you think about wealth, the more you keep building wealth that is sustainable.